two motions of no confidence against the Johannesburg Mayor Mpho Phalatse are set to be heard this morning. One has been brought by the AIC and Al Jamah, while another was brought by ATM and the Pan-Africanist Congress. While these motions are expected to be carried out, speculation is rife that they may be withdrawn. Mbali Thethani is following this story for us, and she joins us live. Mbali, good morning to you. There are several questions I have for you. I don't know which one I'm going to start with, but perhaps it'll be a good start to find out why there is speculation that these motions might be withdrawn, because if that is the assumption or if that is the undercurrent, does that suggest that substantively they may not carry weight?
Well, Goli, the power struggles in the city of Johannesburg seem to never end. But of course, just to answer your question, when it comes to the revelations which continue to come out from this council, of course, we do know that right now council is indeed on a break. And we are hearing that the speculation right now is that those two motions of no confidence against Mayor Mpho Phalatse are set to be withdrawn. And of course, this is as the relationship between the ANC and the EFF continues to affect when it comes to the power and the numbers in the House. Of course, we know, Koli, that the issues with the EFF is that they wanted an EFF mayor to be installed in Ekurhuleni, and of course we know that did not happen. And of course, with the leader of the EFF, Julius Malema, saying that they will not vote in favor of the ANC when it comes to whatever needs to take place, when it comes to, the issues in the city of Johannesburg. And of course, we know that for these motions to be carried out, indeed, the EFF is needed. But at the same time, there has been continuous negotiations. There's been continuous negotiations between the EFF and the ANC, even since yesterday. We also know that even the minority parties which have tabled this motion of no confidence, they even went as far as saying, well, we know that there are problems between the ANC and the EFF. They even proposed for the mayor, or the so-called mayor, that they will be then nominating to come from the benches of the minority parties. And it seems as if they're also not agreeing there, because some minority parties do indeed want Dada Morero to ascend as the mayor here in Johannesburg. So while those negotiations continue to play itself out, we're even hoping to speak to the ANC's Dada Morero in terms of where they are when it comes to the negotiations between the two parties, who will play a very crucial role should this House then go ahead and vote for a new mayor. So for now, Koli, it seems as if they will then want those two motions to be put on hold for now, and then it seems as if they will want to come back in January and bring forward again those motions of no confidence once they sort out the issues of the EFF in the Ekurhuleni Council.
Mbali, there is breaking news as I speak to you right now, and that breaking news is that Mzwandile Masina, that's the ANC councillor in Ekurhuleni, this is away from Johannesburg now, he has apparently resigned as a councillor. What could be the subtext, and hopefully the leadership of the ANC, at least at provincial level, might be able to help us with some answers if they are anywhere where you are?
Well, Tolu, the negotiations of what's taking place in the city of Johannesburg, those negotiations are taking place at a provincial level. And you would remember that, the ANC took out a stern warning against now former councillor Mzwandile Masina in Ekurhuleni, saying that he did not act according to the decisions of the PEC. And you would remember that just earlier this week, the ANC in Gauteng did sit for its PWC meeting, and they are expected to give us, as the media, that finalization in terms of what was decided on at around 12 o'clock this morning. And even when you try to speak to members of the ANC in this house, they are saying that they still need to take instructions from the PEC, which was sitting this morning again, Oli, because, when it comes to what happened in Ekurhuleni, you would know that many people, including Julius Malema himself, was blaming Mzwandile Masina from nominating somebody from the ANC's benches to ascend as the mayor in Ekurhuleni. So that resignation coming out from Mzwandile Masina on the back of that PwC meeting, and the meetings taking place right now when it comes to the future for the city of Johannesburg, it is quite telling in terms of how seriously the PEC in Gauteng takes, what Mzwandile Masina did in the Ekurhuleni council on that day when he nominated somebody from the ANC's benches.
Thethani, thank you very much for that update. Interesting indeed, developments that is.